The Return of Baiame, the Teachings of the Skyfather. Introduction. Previously, we journeyed through the grand tale of Baiame, the great creator spirit, who descended from the celestial realm to shape the world and breathe life into its first inhabitants. Baiame's powerful footsteps carved out majestic landscapes, and his divine touch brought forth lush vegetation and diverse wildlife. He bestowed upon the people the sacred laws and customs known as the dreaming, teaching them to live in harmony with nature and each other. Baiame then adorned the sky with the sun, moon, and stars, providing light and guidance for his new creation before returning to the heavens, leaving his son Duramulam to watch over the earth. In this new chapter, we delve deeper into the legacy of Baiame as he returns to impart essential skills and wisdom to his people. From teaching the art of survival and understanding the natural world to establishing social and ethical guidelines, Baiame's teachings ensure that his creation thrives. Chapter 1: The Watchful Eye of the Creator. In the boundless expanse of the celestial realm, Baiame, the great creator spirit, gazed upon the world he had meticulously crafted. His all-seeing eyes observed the burgeoning life below, the people he had formed from the very clay of the earth. Despite their strength and wisdom, they struggled to master the land's secrets, their efforts thwarted by ignorance and inexperience. High above, in the resplendent sky, Baiame's heart stirred with compassion. His creation, while magnificent, lacked the crucial knowledge needed for harmonious living. Thus, he resolved to descend once more, to guide and enlighten his people. The decision made, Baiame prepared to bring light to their darkness, wisdom to their struggles. Chapter 2: Descent of the Divine Light. A radiant luminescence pierced the heavens as Baiame prepared his descent. Like a comet trailing brilliance, he journeyed towards the earth, his presence a beacon of light that cut through the dark night. As his feet touched the ground, the land quivered with reverence, acknowledging the return of its creator. The people gathered, their faces alight with awe and hope. They knew not what this celestial visitation portended, but they sensed the significance of the moment. Baiame, with eyes that held the wisdom of ages, looked upon them kindly. His voice, deep and resonant, echoed through the valleys and across the plains, calling them to gather around. Baiame led the people to the edge of a great river, its waters sparkling under the sun's embrace. Here, he knelt and with deft hands, began to fashion a tool from the stones and reeds at his feet. The people watched in rapt attention as Baiame constructed the first stone fish trap, a marvel of simple yet profound ingenuity. The fish trap Baiame built was an intricate network of stone walls forming ponds and channels, designed to catch fish as they traveled downstream. These traps worked by guiding fish into holding ponds where they could be easily caught by hand, speared, or blocked for later capture. The fish trap's design was inspired by nature, mimicking how pelicans scoop fish with their beaks. This method ensured a sustainable way to catch fish without depleting the river's resources.
Observe and learn.
Baiame intoned, his voice a soothing river of sound.
This trap shall provide sustenance for your families. Respect the rivers and streams, and they will yield fish plentiful enough to feed you without depleting the waters.
The people marveled at the ease with which the trap caught fish, their previously empty nets now heavy with the river's bounty. Baiame's gift was a lifeline, a means to thrive in harmony with nature's rhythms. With the fish trap set and the people fed, Baiame turned his teachings to the signs of the natural world. He led them through forests dense with ancient trees, across fields awash with wildflowers, and to the high places where the wind sang its eternal song.
Nature speaks to those who listen.
Baiame taught, pointing to the busy ants building their mounds higher, to the birds flying low and swift.
These are signs of rain to come. The land and its creatures will guide you, if you heed them well.
His words were a revelation, opening the people's eyes to the subtle languages of their environment. They learned to predict storms and droughts, to plant and harvest in accordance with the earth's cycles, securing their survival through wisdom and respect. Chapter 3: Laws of Harmony and Kinship. Under the vast canopy of stars, Baiame gathered the tribes and imparted the sacred laws. He spoke of kinship and community, of the respect owed to elders and the duties of each member to the whole.
Live not for yourselves alone,
Baiame decreed, his voice firm yet filled with love.
Honor your elders, for their wisdom is the thread that binds past to present. Share your gifts and your burdens, for in unity lies your strength.
To illustrate his teachings, Baiame recounted a tale observed in nature. He pointed to a towering tree that stood beside a smaller, younger tree.
See how the great tree shares its shade with the smaller one,
Baiame said.
The larger tree could easily overshadow the young sapling, but instead, it allows light to filter through its leaves, enabling the smaller tree to grow strong, protecting it from the heat.
Baiame continued.
In times of drought, the roots of the two trees intertwine, sharing the precious water they find deep within the earth. They do not compete but support each other, ensuring their mutual survival.
The people saw the wisdom in Baiame's words, understanding that by living in harmony and supporting one another, they too could thrive together. These principles would forge a society built on mutual respect and unity. Baiame's final lesson was one of preservation and spiritual connection. He led the people to a sacred cave, its walls adorned with the ancient art of the dreaming. Here, he demonstrated the creation of rock paintings, each stroke a link to the past and a guide for the future.
Through your art and stories,
Baiame explained,
you will keep the dreaming alive. Sing the songs of your ancestors, dance the dances of the spirits, and paint the tales of creation. These will connect you to the sacred, to the land, and to me.
The people embraced these practices, finding joy and purpose in the rituals that celebrated their heritage and ensured the continuity of their culture. Chapter 4: The Eternal Legacy. With his teachings imparted, Baiame prepared to return to the celestial realm. The people, though sorrowful at his departure, felt a profound sense of gratitude and hope. They had been given the tools to thrive, the knowledge to sustain them, and the laws to bind them in unity. As Baiame ascended, his form shimmering in the twilight, he spoke one last time.
Remember all that I have taught you. Live with respect for the land and for each other. My spirit shall watch over you, guiding you in times of need.
Generations passed, yet Baiame's teachings remained a cornerstone of the people's lives. They honored his memory through their stories, their songs, and their art, ensuring that his wisdom was never forgotten. Each ceremony, each act of respect and unity, was a tribute to the Creator who had given them so much. The sacred sites Baiame had touched, the fish traps, the laws, and the stories became an enduring legacy. They connected the people to their past, grounded them in the present, and guided them towards the future, forever intertwined with the spirit of Baiame. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Baiame's teachings and their enduring influence. We hope these stories of Baiame's guidance and wisdom have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for his role in shaping the lives of his people. Our journey through the legacy of Baiame is far from over. There are still many tales to tell and lessons to uncover about this great creator spirit and his impact on the world. Stay tuned for more episodes as we continue to delve into the fascinating tales surrounding Baiame. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Myth Minimus for more engaging myths and legends from around the world. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions, so feel free to share them in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring stories and tales, and keep these legends alive. Take care, friends.